All right, so today we want to start learning JavaScript proper. In the last video, we learned how to link our JavaScript to our HTML, either in VS Code or um, Treb Edit app. So if you haven't seen any of this video, you need to go back to the last video. There was one for the VS Code users and there was another one for the Treb Edit users. Okay, before you come and continue with us now. Don't forget we have been saying it that if HTML is the structure of a web page and CSS is the style, then JavaScript is the brain that makes it come alive and interact with users. So inshallah, by the end of this video, you will understand what JavaScript is, how to create variables in JavaScript, how to use alert. We have used it the last time, but we'll use it again. Then how to use Console.log. All right, let's get started. First, JavaScript is a programming language that lets us make our web pages interactive. Without JavaScript, a website is like a picture. It looks nice, but nothing moves or reacts when you click or type anything. So, but when you click a kind of button on some particular website and it gives you some information like, oh, welcome to so page, or you have successfully registered and all of that. So that is the work of JavaScript for you. With JavaScript, we can show pop-up messages like we did with alert. Um, we can respond when a user clicks a button, just like the example I gave you now. Change content without refreshing the page. Even build full application, right? So think of it this way. HTML is like the body of a person. CSS is the clothes and style, and JavaScript is the brain that makes the body move and respond, right? So now let's go and start our variables. So now inside script.js, for now we are using HTML just to link our JavaScript, and it is with the help of this HTML that we'll be able to view our web page. That's the sense of HTML. So anything you write inside JavaScript, if it is not linked with HTML, you cannot see it on a web page. All right, so inside script.js, let's talk about variables. I will need to let go of this. You see, variables are like boxes where we store information like numbers, words, or other data type. In JavaScript, we can create variables using let, as in this. So we can say let name equal to Aisha. So something you need to take note of. We can use let or const or const. And then let me say 30. Okay. So this is a variable and this is a variable. So you get it. So let name equal to Aisha. So this let, we are using it to declare a variable. And then whatever we say, okay, let name, this is the box we are saving a data into. And what data do we have there now? Aisha. Then we say equal to, and this Aisha, because it comes with except numbers or some other data type like true or false. But for your level, just know that if you are using letters, it needs to be inside this quotation mark. It can either be double quotation or single quotation. It is all the same. And then here, const age. We use this to declare variable as well. But this kind of variable is constant, while this one can be changed anywhere. But this, once you use constant, you cannot change it again. So const age is equal to 30. So because 30 is a number, you don't need to put it inside a quotation mark, either double or single. No, you don't need to do that. So now we say let name equal to Aisha. It means we stored the text Aisha in the variable called name, and then we stored this number 30 in the variable called age. Let me use age range of our ideal audience, so 14 for instance. So we can use these variables anywhere in our code to make any statement at all right? So now one of the ways we can send messages out is alerts. You see, sometimes we want to show a message directly to the user in a pop-up box, just like we did the last time, and that is what alert does. So I can just say alert, then you open this. What do I want to put there? I can use this name, these variables that I have here now. I can say alert, then hello. So this hello must be inside this, then space, because after hello we want to have space before another thing. So hello space, and I will say plus what? Name. So whatever the name is, hello name, and then I can continue by saying, by writing another thing, and I will just say, okay, no, let me use this. Let me say hello, my name is, my name is name. This should bring whatever name that we have here. So my name is this plus, we can say something like I, and let there be space here too, so that after this name there will be space before this and I am, and I am, we say plus page now. So and I'll put space, yes, code. Okay, you see that? Hello. So this is what we have on the board. So on our web page now, it say, hello, my name is Aisha and I am 14 years old. Okay, let's say I change this Aisha to Abdul Hamid. So I don't have to come and change everything I have here. I just have to change this and it's going to show here. So my name is Abdul Hamid and I am 14 years old. And at the same time, if I change this to let's say 17, and we're going to have that here. My name is Abdulhamid and I am 17 years old. So this alert is constant here. We have placed it using the variables. So once any of these values of this name and age change, that is what you're just going to have there. So this is one of the logic behind this. Like somehow I can put this in my website and let them fill their name. Let's say a student filled their information, and after you filled your information, that is when you may see that the website will address you personally with your name, like, oh, welcome Abdulhamid, oh, welcome Abdulhamid, or hello Aisha. So because they did not put Aisha there because there are a lot of users who want to use the website, right? So but they save that Aisha in the space you will fill your name, they saved it inside a variable, let's say name, and whatever you input inside that website as your name is what will fill that space when the alert want to comes up. No. So having learned this, another way we can send information out is using console. You see now, alert is good for purpose just like this, but what if we want to check our code without showing it to the user? Let's say we have our website live already and we want to change some things or we want to check something in our code, and we don't have to disturb users because you don't know, maybe somebody is on the website at that moment. So we don't want to disturb users. Uh, how do we check whatever we want to check? And that is where Console.log comes in. So we use Console.log to send messages to the browser's console. So like what we have here now, this place, I can just change this alert, or let me just repeat this. console, and I will just change this to console. And you say dot log. So just know that inside that large console.log or anything like that you want to use to bring out your information, you cannot write directly without putting them inside quotation. The only thing that you can put directly here are variables or functions or anything we have not yet. But for this level, just know that for you to write something like this, it is a variable. Or if it is not a variable, then it needs to be inside this quotation marks. And what I was saying the other time, that my you will see that I said my name is, and before the last quotation, I put a space. If I remove that space, you will see what will happen. So is and Abdulhamid has joined together. So to include the space has to be part of the characters inside the quotation. And the same thing with this and. If I didn't put space before this and, the and will join with the name too. So just like we have it here. All right. So anything that is different from the variable and you want to show it, you need to declare it inside this quotation mark. Yeah, so we have this console.log and so how do we check whatever we put inside console.log? Since we said we don't want it to disturb the uh, visitors using the website. So since that is our intention, like we don't want it to disturb visitors, how do we now check it if it is not showing here? So to check this, you need to come to your browser. I have actually explained how those using TrepEdit can check their own console.log in the last video. So for the VS Code users, just come to your browser where your HTML is, where you have this HTML page, and then you right click. When you right click, you are going to see all these options down here. Come to inspect. Then you click on console. So when you click on console, whatever you put inside your console.log will show here. Hello, my name is Abdulhamid and I am 17 years old. The fast forward way to do it, let me close it here, is by just pressing F12. So F12 will bring your console.log immediately. All right. So, but you must have it must be on a page where your HTML is linked to, because that is what will make it to access your web page, your code editor rather. So as you can see, this is where developers check their work without disturbing the website for visitors. All right, so today we learned what JavaScript is, how to create variables, how to use alert and console.log, and inshallah in the next video we will explore how to make our web page respond to user actions, like button clicks. When you click on a button, what you want it to do for you. So don't forget, practice what you learned today, create a new HTML and JavaScript file, try making your own variables, whatever you want to make out of it. Try a lot of things, experiment with both alert and console logs. See you in the next class, inshallah. Happy coding. Bye.